Hey guys, hoping you're doing alright during this weird time, huh? Just think about how weird this is. It was about a month ago that you were just going to school and everything was like normal, and then it just wasn't. You didn't come to school on Friday, and now we haven't been there since. I mean, usually at this time I'm used to you guys getting picked up, seeing your parents, them coming and getting you, and it, it's just weird. Life is strange, isn't it? We never know what to expect, and this really has proven it to us. Well, I wanted to share with you in this weird time a message that will give you a little bit of comfort. It's a message that we all need to hear, but right now especially. There was once an old man. His name was John. John was a pastor. He did his job, he did it well. He taught people about Jesus, but because he taught them about Jesus, he ended up being a prisoner. As prisoner, they took him and they brought him to a faraway island, and they said, "You're going to be away from your family. You're going to be away from your friends. You are now a prisoner, and now you have to stay here." Ugh, right? How awful would that have been? Not to see any friends or family or church, and what was John going to do? Well, this old man, John, you know him, is one of Jesus' 12 disciples. Back when he used to walk with Jesus, he was a much younger guy. But now as the old man, now he was in this position. But Jesus remembered his old friend, and he came down and he gave John a vision, basically something like a dream. And there Jesus, he looked really big and scary. He had crazy hair and eyes that were filled with fire. And John didn't know what to do, and he was so scared, he basically fell over like a dead man. He fainted. But Jesus, he didn't come to scare him. So he reached out and he touched John and he said, "Don't be afraid. Not now, not ever again." And then Jesus, he told John about some keys that he had. And you see these keys that I have here. These aren't quite like the keys Jesus had, but they did the same thing. What do keys do? Keys get you into places, or they lock up places. And if you have keys, it means you belong to be there. Well, the keys Jesus was telling John about, the keys of death and Hades. Hades is an old word for hell. So Jesus had the right to lock up hell. Jesus had right, he was the owner, he had power over death and hell itself. So as crazy as what everything had gotten for John, John knew who Jesus was. The same Jesus who won. The same Jesus who defeated hell, who defeated death. So, did John really have to be afraid? Did John really have to worry? Absolutely not. And the same thing is true for you guys. As crazy as what all this is, with the craziness and the weirdness of it all, you don't have to worry, because you know Jesus too. And just like for John, Jesus holds the keys. And right now he's dangling them, reminding you that he is in charge. God's blessings to you guys. Amen.